Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Arc Basics, a show where we break down the ABCs of how to start an arc, how to accomplish things, how to achieve things, how to be the best you possibly can be. That's right, we're going with the full ABCs of arc. A for arc, B for basic, C for, well, whatever you want it to be. C can be anything. Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome back to Arc Basics. I'm Phlinger Phoo, and today we're going to be discussing one of the well, a lot of people consider it to be one of the best mounts in the game. And I'm not one of them, but that's also just my preference. But a lot of people really enjoy these guys. And today we're going to be talking about how to tame your first one, how to tame multiple ones after you get your first one, and basically just a few things, a few different taming methods for how to actually get them. And then also, if you already have one of these guys tamed, which you already have a Quetzal tamed, then getting the second one, the third one, the 10th one, it's just so much easier afterwards. But getting the first one, that's the hardest one. That's the rite of passage, and today we're going to be talking about it. Yep, that's right. Oh, hold on. Did I time it up right? I did. I was bebopping all the way up there before I started recording, going back left and right, just hoping I could actually land on this thing. All right, but yeah, once you actually have these guys, getting another one, it's actually super easy. And you'll notice that even on this level 51 guy, who is desperately lacking food and needs to be fed, they already have some pretty decent stats. This guy can already carry almost 2,000 weight. It's really impressive. So in order to get your first one, it doesn't have to be a super high level. Yeah, it can be if you can get it, but you're just making it harder for yourself. I would recommend getting a lower level one to start off with, and then using the lower level one to get a much higher level one. And that's pretty much what I did in my playthrough for solo the arc on my season 4 one. Is I got this guy right here. He was my first one. He was, I believe he was like level 25 or something like that when I got him, maybe level 30, and then I used him to tame up a level 151 that I lucked out and I found. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So yeah, we'll be talking about how to get your first one of these, and then also we'll be talking about your shopping list for going out and getting one of these. Now, when it comes to the shopping list, I would recommend don't use crossbows. I mean, you can use crossbows, and crossbows are viable, but you're just making things more difficult for yourself. I mean, if you're gonna go out, if you're gonna tame the creme de la creme, you need to use the best you got. And today, the best we've got is a long neck with shocking trank darts. Now, you can use regular trank darts, but it makes it a lot harder to knock them out. It takes a little bit longer to knock it out, but lining up the shots, it's a lot easier on with a long neck than it is with a crossbow. So today, that's what we're going to be using. And I would recommend going out and getting your best long neck. Right here, I have a Mastercraft one. It's got some pretty high damage, 217. It's not, you know, too super massive, but, you know, this is just the standard fare that you can find along the island, you know, in loot drops, caves, stuff like that. Keep looking. Eventually, you'll find something good. And then, so today, that's what we're going to be using. And I need to get rid of that junk. And then we need to go get some shocking trank darts. All right, so hey, let's go grab those. And then also, for the mount we're going to be using for the first one, I would recommend using a Tapejara. Yeah, and then that's one of the best reasons to actually tame a Tapejara. I mean, yeah, they're great. They've got like this VTOL ability. They can latch onto surfaces. There's so many different things that make Tapejaras cool. But the best thing, in my opinion, is where you can use them to get a Quetzal. Now, Quetzals, they're kind of yeah, you can use them for metal runs, all sorts of cool stuff. On single-player game, they're not nearly as useful as with other ways of playing in PvP. Quetzals are intensely useful. I mean, they're so much more useful than on solo play. On PvE, yeah, they're useful, but they're slow. I would rather use a RG army, but oh no, I took all these out. All right, okay, I need to go find out where I left my shocking trank darts. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna bring you guys back. And then also another thing we need to discuss is if you're gonna tame these guys, forget about the prime meat, forget about the mutton. You want to go kibble on these guys. Even with the low-level guys, you want to go kibble, because when these guys land on the ground, they're knocked out, and there's so many carnivores on the ground. You want to be taming them as little amount of time as possible. You want the tame to be done, be finished, and move on with your life. Trust me. All right, because these guys, when you hit them in the air, they flee. They flee to 50-50. Now, usually 50-50 is pretty dangerous on just about every map, and on the island, it's more dangerous than a lot of different places. It's right outside the redwoods. It's got Spinos, it's got Rexes, it's got Carnos, it's got Raptors, it's got Microraptors. It's got Baryonyxes that are close to it. It's got dire bears that can come down and they can aggro on it at really close range. It's got some really nasty stuff down there. You can even, on a rare chance, get Allosauruses that come down there. Yeah, the place is no joke. So you want to make sure that tame is over and done with as quick as possible. So we're going to get some Rex Kibble. We're going to get Shocking Trank Darts. We're going to use our best Long Neck. And then we're going to use a Tapejara. Yeah. All right. See you guys in a minute. All right, when you're coming out to start looking for Quetzals, there's a few different things that you need. Oh, hold on one sec. One sec. Let's tech down for this. All right, we don't need any of this tech stuff. Tech stuff's for chumps, right? Nah. All right, but hey, there's a couple places that you want to actually start looking. Now, when you're playing the game and you're going through the game, chances are you're going to look up in the sky at some time and you see a big floaty guy up in the air. That's going to be a Quetzal, and they're never, ever, ever going to land. But they're never going to stray too far away from where you see them. They're just going to keep wandering around up there in the air. So remember where you spotted Quetzals and go back there when you start your look, because chances are there's going to be a few there. But if you're not having any luck with those, there's a couple different spots that you can take a look at. Here, let me show you. Okay, let's see. Bam. All right, so now we've got a mouse. Let's go with here. Okay, so now around this green beacon, or around the green obelisk, there's usually some. But if you're, you might want to actually expand your search to about right around here in this quadrant. Down here over on this area, I know I've had really good luck. Down on this island, spotting some over here, and then also down over like this. And then also down around the red obelisk, there's usually some as well. And then there's a couple that actually... spawn and then roam around up here in the desert area right along this river and I mean, not the desert, the snow area right along this river up here. And then every once in a while you'll get one that's way over in here. So they kind of spawn in quadrants around here, but for the most reliable ones, it's down here around here and then down over around the red obelisk. That's usually where I go to take a look for them. So I'm going to get looking, see if I can find a Quetzal. It really doesn't matter the level because we're going to be taking that sucker out anyway. We're on our Quetzal. We've got our armor. We've got our long neck. We've got our shocking trank darts. And we've got our Rex Kibble. So we're primed for this sucker. All right. So, hey, see you guys in a bit. Okay. So now we've got one that's right over here. And I almost missed it because it's like just flying down inside here. And what level are you? Let's see. You are level 25. Perfect for our well, I would prefer a little bit higher so you had some more hit points. But now that we've got this guy, we're kind of just going to be taking a look at him, watching him as he goes, waiting till he gets over a nice spot that we can land without having a T-Rex down there come and eat our face. And also, I had to go back to base because one thing you might need to grab is some spike walls for when he gets knocked out on the ground. They're just, they'll provide a little bit of... Oh, this is gonna be tricky. Okay, they'll provide a little bit of defense around the tame. All right, so here, let's go like this. Come down like this. And then right up there, okay. Wrong button. All right, now all we do is just go into passenger seats, forward front seat. And we whistle to attack. And we will eventually fly up. And you want to make sure that your Tapejara doesn't hit it. That's the important part. But you want to get close enough so where you can actually get a nice shot. And then just keep whistling. But also remember... well, that one hit it. All right. But keep shooting for this little fatty bit right here. Now, their headshot is right here along their mohawk. But you don't want to go for that because you'll never hit it. It's just going to be a waste of ammo. And he's out. Alright, now he's going to come down. And we want to make sure that we whistle to move. We want to go find this Quetzal right quick. Okay, right down there he is. All right, move down there, buddy. Oh, this is actually a perfect spot for him. This is great. All right. Now we just hop off. G1 passive. And we come over here and we immediately take a look. And you'll notice this guy's torpor is already going down. All right, so we want to immediately throw... Heard something. Throw some narcotics on this guy. And then start putting down our spike walls. Where this guy's not going to get hit. But make sure you don't put the spike walls on top of the Quetzal itself. I'm gonna leave. You know what? Let me go put some up top. Hold on, let me take a look at your torpor really quick, buddy. You're doing fine. You'll give me enough time. Alright, so let's hop up top, Wicked Flyer. Let's go put some, spike walls up here because there's raptors in this area. And Lystrosaurus. And Lystrosaurus are just the worst. No, not really. But hey. Alright, let's see. Last one. There we go. Alright. So now that right there should pretty much cover us while we're doing this tame. For the most part. I'll just have to keep a lookout. Okay, that guy got startled. Why'd he get startled? What is that? That's a dillo. Alright. You can have no carnivores around you to mess up your Quetzal tame. Make sure that you take out everything. Alright. Okay, I think we might be good. Alright, so now we can initiate the tame. And this guy's torpor is going to be dropping really, really quick. So you want to pay close attention to it. And also, I mean, there's a couple different tactics for knocking out these guys. Here, you shouldn't need that many of those. But yeah, there's a couple different tactics for knocking these guys out. And I'll discuss it here in just a few minutes. For doing things. It's like you can take an Argent, and then you can put a crossbow bolt. Or, well, you can use a crossbow, and you can attach a grappling hook to your Argent. And with the exact same tactic that we just used with the Tapejara, you can whistle the Argent to attack the Quetzal, and then it'll take you off. And then you can freely shoot from the back of it. It's not as easy as the Tapejara method, but it is very, very effective. There's also another tactic of when you are... Can I even see your taming bar? Where is your taming bar, buddy? Alright, well, I guess I can't see your taming bar. Okay. There's also another tactic. So where if the Quetzal... If it's a low-flying Quetzal, then you can... you don't even need a flyer for it. You can just get on the ground, like on the back of a Thylacoleo, and then chase after the Quetzal, shoot it from the ground when it gets kind of low, and then it'll take off. Now, this method right here, it actually takes a long time to do it, because Quetzals, their torpor goes down really fast. So if they're not gaining torpor, they're losing torpor, which means that you kind of have to get lucky on that. I mean, I would recommend not doing that unless if, like, you're playing the center. On the center, it's a little bit easier because they get stuck against the walls, stuff like that, so where it does make it kind of easy. On Ragnarok, there's a couple different places where Quetzals will get stuck. But, yeah, just remember that the moment you shoot that Quetzal, the moment you aggro it, he's going to fly his butt to 50-50. He's going to peace out. And that's exactly where he's going. Yeah. All right, and then also, so now we're going to tame this guy, and then as soon as this guy's up, we'll be talking about a few of his uses, and then also how to use him to go get the next Quetzal. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, and this guy is up. Sweet. All right, that actually didn't take very much at all. All right, oh, and you ate all my Rex, come on, like, you jerk. All right, but here, you'll notice that this guy right here, he's already got 1,000 stamina. Now, that's kind of garbage for a Quetzal. I will be the first to admit. He's got 880 weight, that's kind of garbage as well. But with a little bit of leveling, this guy can actually be quite good. Now, for leveling this guy up, I would recommend that the only thing you level up on this guy, if you're going to use him to tame another Quetzal, is stamina. That's it. You don't want to put any other points into anything else but stamina. Now, making these saddles for these guys... Alright, now the saddles for these guys, they're kind of high level, which is also why I didn't think twice about using Shocking Trank Darts and Long Necks, because the saddles, they're high level. Alright, yeah, their beginning one is just the regular Quetzel Saddle, and that's level 76, and it requires 100 cementing paste, 500 fiber, 750 hide, and 85 silica pearls. Yeah, it is a bit expensive, but at level 76, that's really nothing. I mean, the only hard part is going to be the 85 silica pearls, but you should probably have them just from raiding the beaver dams by now. All right, now the more expensive one, and the one that's harder to get, is the level 97 one, which is the Quetz Platform Saddle. Now, this one right here is a lot more expensive. It's 120 cementing paste, 400 fiber, 620 hide, 180 metal ingots, and 220 silica pearls. But then again, at level 97, this is chump change for just about anybody. I mean, you should have this stuff just hanging out in your smithy by the time you get to level 97. Yeah. So yeah, all right. Now we're going to be talking about how to actually get another Quetzal with this Quetzal. All right, and that involves the platform saddle. So let's go learn that, because we're going to have to go make that. Way down here. Bam. Quetzal Platform Saddle. So we're going to go make one of these things. We're going to stick it on this guy, and then I'm going to show you just how to use this guy to tame up another one. All right, let's see. Let's grab all this. Should be enough. All right. Come over here. Turn on. Bam. Alright, sweet. Got that. Alright, now that we've got this, now, we want to, put the Platform Quetzal Saddle on this guy, and then use it to create a cage on the back. Where is all my building? That should be right here, right? Yes. Alright, cool. Actually, I don't think I have enough. I'm probably gonna have to go, craft up a bunch more, but that's no problem. Because with this right here, you can use thatch for this structure. Yeah, you can use thatch, but here, I'm gonna start, since I have these readily available, I'm just gonna use, these. Some of those. Do I have any stone ceilings? No. Alright, I guess I'm probably gonna have to go craft up some either stone ceilings or thatch ceilings. Probably thatch ceilings, because they're the easiest to craft, they're the most expendable, and we're just gonna end up destroying them anyway. Alright, so hey, see you guys in a sec. Alright, so now that we've got this guy up like this, all we do is just throw the saddle on him. Remember, every single level that he gets goes directly into stamina, because he's gonna need it. Alright, so now that we've got that, let's load up on him, go up like this. Now, starting right here, just stand around, just load up on him, and then immediately turn around. Alright, now, from up here, you want to start setting up your foundations. Now, the foundations, they don't have to be spectacular. They don't have to be amazing. You just want to be able to get a few of them on here because you're trying to create, like, a cage. Try to line this up. Bam. All right. Alright, now that we've got that, now we can actually just start using some of these ceilings. And then come out like that. Now, for this right here, you kind of want to extend it a little bit, but remember, you have a maximum platform count on this, so it's not going to be super extravagant what you build. Alright, now all we want is kind of like that. Now, all you have to do is come up, make a little entrance right there. And you have to create just a little box that this guy's gonna get stuck in. Yeah, I know I'm snapping, ceiling, or, stone to thatch, which is a terrible idea, but the thing's not gonna harm us. So, yeah. Alright. Wrong button. Alright, so now that we've got this like this, and this is really all it's gonna take, is just a small little cage, like this. And now the idea is, when you fly up, all you do is you get in front of the Quetzal, and you let the Quetzal ease itself in. As soon as it's eased in, you can pop up here, and then you can just immediately work your way around here. Now, I would recommend, while you're doing this, while you have a Quetzal inside of here, that you use a grappling hook method so where you can grapple yourself just in case you get knocked out by the wings. And as soon as you have a Quetzal put inside of here, whoop, wrong button, just block him in, just like that. And that's all it takes. Probably get away with that, too. Yeah, there we go. And all you have to do is lock him in, just like that. And then, so he's not going to be able to get out at all. All right, so you can just, with your grappling hook, you can kind of duck down here in the corner and then just shoot the guy. All right, now, one of the big problems with these guys is they no longer, at one point in time, they would regain stamina while they were flying, but that's no longer the case. So, how do you counteract that? Stimberries. Yeah, it is that simple. You put a bunch of stimberries inside of your Quetzal, and here, let me see if I can go grab some stimberries, and we'll put them inside, and then I'll show you. They refresh their stamina. It's really, really, really cool. All right, hold on. Where is my berry gatherer? I'll be right back. It's gonna take me a sec to get some stimberries. Okay, and we're back, and I just lowered this guy's... There we go. I just lowered this guy's stamina just a little bit. Oh, hold on. Let's ride you, because I can't access you right now. Alright, so now let's take this. Put these stimberries in here. See that? Stamina goes up. Yes, you do need food in here for this guy, because he's going to be starving. But it raises his stamina up. If you have food in there to feed this guy, he will just eat and replenish his food, as you see. But stimberries raise his stamina. Alright, so I hope this video helped you out. If it did, make sure you click that like button. I really appreciate that. If you're new around here, subscribe. Until next time, this is Phlinger Phoo, and take it easy. And good luck with the Quetzal hunting, everybody. Oh yeah, they're pretty dang cool.